This is how I play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude. And I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Save the pig! Save the pig, the game. The whole game you're trying to save the pig's life. Sound good?
When my slave drive starts to get full, I basically back up those video files onto external hard drives. Alright, now some people have questioned, why does Phil keep all his videos stored? I don't understand. He just uploads everything to YouTube and it's there, so why does he store his videos? Well, ladies and gentlemen, you may not realize this, but if YouTube were ever to go out of business, or if YouTube were to say, for whatever reason, ban DsPgaming, right? Or ban or block any of my channels or whatever, which honestly, legitimately, should it ever happen? No. But we've seen the incredible amounts of abuse that people have levied towards myself and my YouTube channels over the 10 years that I've uploaded videos to YouTube. We've seen false copyright strikes. We've seen all kinds of gross, negligent misuses of the system. Alright? And so, you know, I realize that it's not full-time. It's not full-time, excuse me. It's not foolproof. It's certainly not protected from people, you know, using ways, underhanded means to try to hurt me and destroy my channel. Alright? So that being said, I keep physical backups of all of my gameplay videos on purpose.
Huh? Oh my god! It's terrible!
Just in case, you know, something happens someday with YouTube, right? What happens if one day YouTube just ceases to exist, or, you know, something happens and my videos, you know, my channel gets banned or whatever, right? And, you know, let's face it, there's been so many classic playthroughs that people really enjoy watching and rewatching over the years, and so I wouldn't want to lose any of that, okay? So that being said, I have all of the copies of all of my videos, okay? And let's see, you know, obviously in the future how things go, but I do it on purpose. You know, hey, there's even rumors that coming up, Amazon may be doing their own video on-demand service, right? In which case, hint, hint, maybe it's time to migrate my stuff over, you know what I mean? But anyway, the other thing is, so that being said, you know, it definitely makes sense for me to back up all my video files for multiple reasons. So, over the years, I have used various different kinds of external hard drives because, you know, external hard drive technology in the last 10 years has changed dramatically. At first, I had a Western Digital My Book. Then I got other Western Digital external hard drives that were very large. They used to be these big, square units that were very, very large, and you plug them in, they were loud when they were storing data. I probably got about 8 to 10 of those, which lasted probably, I think, from the years of, like, probably 2008 through, like, 2011, something like that, maybe even 2012. Alright. Then, I started switching over to smaller Western Digital hard drives, which were more, basically when they refined external hard drive technology, and they made it where these hard drives could be way, way smaller, I started switching over to those, so those should fit in your pocket, they're so small. And no lie, I'm staring at them right now, I've got about 8 or 9 of them, of Western Digital pocket-sized hard drives, right in front of me here. And those lasted probably, I'd say, from like 2013 all the way through early 2017. Alright. Do you want to play the fucking game? So then, finally, those were filled, and I needed a new one earlier this year, and I ordered a 4 terabyte Seagate external pocket hard drive, you know, USB 3.0, and I'd already put some files on it, no issue. Okay, that was, I think, about a month ago. I put some backup files on there. So it just so happens last night, after I finished recording Yakuza 6, I'm looking and it's like, man, okay, my slave drive is full again. Time to unload this thing, right? Let me unload a good terabyte of data off of this slave drive onto the external hard drive. So, I go ahead to do it, and it's working fine. And it says it's going to take like 2-3 hours. You know, 2-3 hours for this to happen. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll just let it go overnight, you know, let it back up all these files. And this included the playthroughs of Far Cry 5, Ni no Kuni 2, a ridiculous amount of PUBG gameplay that I've done since last year, amongst a few other things. Alright, the ongoing playthroughs I'm doing now, like God of War or Bloodborne, no. But some of the playthroughs that I've completed recently were included in the video files that I was backing up. Alright. So, I walk into the office. I'm getting all the equipment up and running. My console's on, my laptop's on, everything's good. And I'm about to turn on the stream, and I look, and I saw an error window. What is this? Uh-oh. And it says, could not complete the action that you requested. Huh?
What?
I start looking, guess what? This external hard drive, the Seagate hard drive, isn't even showing up on my PC anymore. Even though it's still plugged in and it was working overnight, it's vanished.
Karma.
This thing crapped the bed. Alright? But for me, the main concern now is, guess what? I just dropped $100 or so on this 4TB hard drive back in February. Now I'm shot. I have no external hard drive. Now I'm going to have to go on Amazon again and buy another external hard drive. Now, there's no chance in hell I'm buying another Seagate. In fact, it's funny because I've been talking about this in stream chat, and I've had a bunch of people, like 3-4 people already, have said Seagate's crap. They have like a ridiculously high failure rate of like 20 or more %. And, you know, people telling horror stories about Seagate hard drives that have died for them in the past couple of years.
So more than likely, I'm going to get another Western Digital. I already looked it up. A 4TB Western Digital hard drive is $99. I need that money. I really do. I need that money to pay my bills. No lies, because I need the money right now with this whole tax situation I'm in. I need the money. Pretty hypocritical, I agree.
Also back in February, my monitor died, which I wasn't planning on having, but the monitor wouldn't even turn on properly. It would turn on and be dark as fuck, and I couldn't see anything, and half the time it wouldn't even turn on, so I had to get a new monitor, and this kind of thing pops up all the time. Alright?
I really, 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 really need your support right now, folks. I need your help. Perfect example. I need to buy this hard drive now. So anything you pledge to Patreon is going to help me directly with that effort to get a new hard drive. All right. Shout outs. Insomniac Mayhem just did a 1,000-bit cheer and said this is to help with the hard drive. Well, thank you very much, Insomniac Mayhem, for the cheer. Guess what? You're a fucking idiot. A cult, again, a mindless cultish person. That just propelled you into second place for the week. So thank you very much for that cheer. Very much appreciate it. Thank you for the support. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, I'm a gamer!
HK47A, just send the stream chat. I like you for the most part, but the tiny thing that annoys me when you say you're like a gamer like us, when in reality, we don't get paid to play video games for a living. Oh my god!
What the fuck? Whoa! Whoa! Well, that's true. But you have to understand, this wasn't something that came overnight for me, dude. This was something that was a combination of luck and determination. You know, I came around on YouTube at the time when gameplay was becoming huge, alright? And I did something very different from everyone else who was doing gameplay on YouTube. I superimposed my own live commentary. You know, it was improv commentary, on-the-fly joking, and observational kind of comedy over gaming. And it was something very different from the norm of what was on YouTube at the time. And I blew up popularity-wise. And quite honestly, the only reason I'm still here 10 years later is because of you guys and your support.
I am very much a man of the people. I'm like the man's man. I am the strongest. I am a heterosexual through and through. I'm just fucking a dude.
You guys made me what I am, right? You guys supported me over the years when I refused to bend the knee to paid advertisement, to paid reviews, to getting early review copies in exchange for kissing a game's butt and all that shit that I could have done to be successful. I never did it. I kept being true to myself, and you guys loved me for that, and that's a lot of the reason why I have still any kind of popularity, is because I always stayed true to myself and you know, strong to my ideals of who I am. So when I very much say I am a gamer like you, I am.
Wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. You're wrong. I get the games the same day you do. I pay for games the same way you do. What?
We play the games in similar fashions together. I certainly don't consider myself great at video games at all. I say the only game I'm really good at is Street Fighter 2. And maybe occasionally any first-person shooter where I put a little bit of time or effort into it. But outside of that, you know, I really consider myself the Joe Average gamer. And I feel that, you know, you guys, you know, watching me play a game is like just kind of hanging out and having fun and experiencing these games firsthand together. It's a really awesome experience. And I really much enjoy it, and that's why I say that. Yes, I certainly realize the vast majority of people who play video games don't make a living doing it. I get that. But I know for a fact that after 10 years, there are thousands of people out there who like what I do, who support what I do, who appreciate what I do, and the ideals that I uphold when I do what I do. And they want to see me continue and be successful, and I'm grateful for that. And that's why I want to keep it going. I don't want to see it end because of silly bullshit that happens from time to time. Alright, so there you go.
Alright, shout out to Level Up Gamer. He says the trolls are dumb, they know what you're saying is right, and it makes sense. That's why they put out videos manipulating your voice and making you sound bad with your points. Well, there you go. Pack of Wild Chimp said, I got whispered that you broke up with Kat but aren't telling us. This is false, right? Well, considering that Kat just made amazing chili I put a picture of it on the internet, the fact that, let's see, I see her every single day. I spend lots of time with her, you know. Well, as much time as I can. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I didn't break up with Kat. These are just idiots. Oh, you're getting salt, 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 salt. It's even now, again, my mouth overpowered with salt flavor. I don't know why anyone would entertain anything that they say. They're complete morons.
King Swaggin says, would you ever do a goal where you and Kat make a recipe fans suggest? It would be a goal for something special when you hit like 500 subs or a milestone. I mean, again, dude, I did that. Dude, I did King Swaggins. You have to understand. I did better than that. I was going to start an ongoing cooking show. That was not going to be one special recipe. It was going to be, we regularly cook items and put out vlogs about it, and people didn't rally to make it happen. So what you're saying, King Swaggins, is actually, in actuality, not something people want. It's a vocal minority of people who want to see it. People are not willing to step up and subscribe or pledge to Patreon to see it happen. And it's so much time and effort, and I'm not going to make money on it. There's no reason for me to work on it.
It's not about the money. It's not. I'm not here to take a paycheck.
Instead, I'd rather just be here and play games and have fun with you guys on a daily basis, rather than taking away from that to do a vlog series no one cares for. Okay? Someone actually had a name in stream chat, Phil is not Italian. Okay, yes, go ahead and take away my heritage. I'm not Italian. No, I'm not. Even though I'm at least 25% Italian, because my mom is literally half Polish, half Italian. Apparently I'm not Italian, according to these people. Fucking idiots.
My mouth is full of salt.
What? Yellow Dobber says, when are you guys going to Red Lobsters in June? What on earth are you talking about? I have no idea what Yellow Dobber's talking about. Again, it's probably some stupid detractor thing, I'm sure, because that's all he talks about. Tomorrow I am going to play God of War again, and I am going to do another nighttime stream of Yakuza 6. I've determined this based on two factors. Number one, the fact that I really love God of War. I'm really enjoying the game a hell of a lot. And number two, the fact that people have been watching the heck out of the videos on YouTube. The YouTube playthrough is doing really well. Now, I'll be very frank and honest with you guys. The stream earlier today of God of War did not do so good. We had under 400 viewers the whole stream. Very... It
was like pulling teeth, trying to get people to contribute. You know what I mean? Lol. It was a very slow stream. Sadly, we did lose a lot of subscribers. And sadly, as I said, the streams had not been doing very well. So my subs are way down. 435. It went down even more. So guys, you know, would I like to hit the 475 subscriber goal this month? Sure. But with only 6 days left in the month, it's very unlikely we're going to get 40 new subscribers. Let the green roll in. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money. Plugs, plugs, plugs. Help me, money, money, money. But if you are a fan of the channel and you wanna, support, please consider subbing. It helps out. If we hit that 475, you know I'm doing a special celebration event, a funny video for you too. Alright? I want you to watch what I do on a daily basis. You're part of a cult or a mob or this weird group of people who blindly now have to support everything I do, and it's part of your duty to daily come out. Oh, I have to do, every single day I have to support Phil, and the day that I don't support Phil is a day that I failed because I was part of this, the bro army or whatever, and now I wasn't there for Phil. That shit is, in my opinion, that shit's sick. What that is, that's a streamer or a YouTuber who's literally creating a brainwashing style mentality to try to get more money. That's what that is. That's like me. Right? That's like me.
Woomy asked what I had for dinner. I had a Caesar salad with a tomato bisque soup and salad night. Which is hilarious because idiots on the internet are now criticizing, saying that I eat more unhealthy now than I did before Kat moved in, which is hilarious because they're just complete morons. They don't realize that I'm not showing you every meal that I eat. It's like, once a week, Kat will maybe try to make something new. This week it was chili with cornbread, which was amazing. It was so good. A couple weeks ago, she made some kind of a slow cooker chicken, which was really good. Before that, she made homemade meatloaf. Like, she's done all these things, okay? And people criticizing the meals, saying, oh, those aren't super healthy or whatever. Like, you do realize you don't see what I eat in between those meals, right? And the truth of the matter is, I almost never eat out anymore. I made a post about this the other night on Twitter, that the reason DSP Tries It has not been around recently is because I've stopped eating out. I almost never eat fast food anymore, which is good.
I know you're lying.
You know, the things that I'm eating are much healthier, much better for me, And, you know, I'm feeling better. I'm actually feeling more energetic. My throat recently has been feeling better. A lot of things have been feeling good since I've gotten out of that fast food regimen that I was doing for a while. So, I'm happy. I'm very happy right now with how things are going. A much better position now that Kat's living with me, you know. But these people, he only posted 3 pictures on Instagram of the meals she made, and those aren't meals full of vegetables. It's like, oh my god, these people are so stupid.
Basically, here's a whiny baby. I'm not a whiny baby. I'm a mature adult. And I'm not a children's entertainer. Yes, Astro Jet Boy, I am aware YouTube is apparently going to launch a tool that lets creators get a percentage of the revenue of other videos that channels steal to make content with it. I am aware of this. The problem is, if you guys aren't aware, the people who steal my videos on a regular basis usually don't monetize them at all. There's an exception to that. Some people do. Some people actually do regularly steal and monetize, but very few. You know, so I don't think it's going to affect me at all. It'll probably be more work, laziness than it's worth, because watching them force me to manually search for each video that's fucking stolen or something stupid like that. I just guarantee it. Like, it'll say, oh, okay, tell us what video content was stolen from. So now I have to actually watch detractor videos, which I don't want to fucking do. And then I have to tell them specifically what videos were stolen at what points in the video they were used. I almost guarantee you it'll be so much work, it won't be worth it, right? It won't be worth it at all.
In City, cheered and said, "You exercise? I've noticed that even walking helps me with stress and lightens my mood."
I don't have time to exercise. Real talk. I'm good at lying.
I don't have any free time until the night, when it's too late to exercise because it's nighttime and I can't make noise, or else I'll get in trouble here in this facility. We have rules that you cannot make like noise after 10 p.m. So you can like watch TV, but you can't like, for example, be jumping and doing fucking exercise outside and shit like that. You can't. But you know, I do a lot of movement around. The one day a week that I have off pretty much has been constantly going out and doing stuff constantly. So, and I walk a ton, like miles and miles of walking those days. So.
What the fuck? Are you fucking serious? Silver-tongued talker, right? Oh, I'm just gonna say it one way, and hopefully you'll believe it, even though that's not the truth. And that's literally what's happening here. The guy's a liar. The guy's a fucking blatant liar, and lying to everyone. But people are believing it because they don't know any better.
No, Astro Jet Boy, I do not watch detractor videos, even out of curiosity. I don't think I've ever in my entire life watched a full detractor video. Maybe every once in a while I click on one because someone says, Phil, did you see this? And I click it and then it starts playing. I'm like, oh, fuck, it's one of these stupid videos, and I just close it. No, I don't pay attention to them. I really don't. The reason I know what's in them is because people tell me. And, or, so many people spam me with shit. Oh, there's a hilarious new meme about DSP because of this stupid video. Herp-a-derp. You know, but I don't actually watch any of them. I don't even give them the time of fucking day. I don't. Was DSP Tries It my favorite vlog series to do? I mean, I won't lie, DsP Tries It was fun to do because it basically got me to try stuff that normally I wouldn't have tried. Like all the new weird products in fast food, a lot of them I probably wouldn't have ever tried. And I tried them just for the show, okay? But I'll be honest with you, at first it was kind of cool. Because I would like, man, I could just go out and buy a stupid, you know, sandwich from Burger King, do a silly video about it, and put it on the internet, and I could make like $50.
It's gross. It's for this. It's not because they love what they're doing. It's not because for the love of the game or because they're true gamers. It's for this. And this is what it's become. It's not about putting out a quality review. It's not about putting out a quality playthrough or quality stream. It's about making this.
As time progressed on, it became more of a hassle. Because I'll be honest with you guys, when I go out to eat now, the last thing I want to do is buy food and have to set up a fucking camera when I'm starving and want to eat.
That's it, I'm going beast mode. Ah! You feed me more. Feed me, Seymour. Feed me. Gout, 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 gouty, gout, McFist, gout, fucking butt, fuck, farts, gout, gout, gout. I have no fucking self-control.
Especially when I'm doing it between streams, where I have to get back to stream, you know, later on that night, and I have limited time between the streams. The last thing I want to do is now have to set up a camera and start fucking recording and doing review content. I just don't care anymore. I mean, I'll be real with you. I just don't care about it anymore. It really became more of a hassle than anything else. And, you know, it became more of a pain in my ass.
Especially now that when I put out the videos, I don't even make enough money to cover the meal. All Phil ever does is talk about money. Like I said, right now I can make an episode of DsP Tries It that makes like 10,000 views, and I'll make like $4 on it. It would not even enough to cover the fucking sandwich I bought for the show, you know? So what's the point?
It's this simple. Some people are saying, well, if the fans like it, why don't you just give them what they like? Guys, what don't you understand about, real life? Let's see, what do I already do for the fans that they already like? Let's see. Ask the King, Hate Live, the weekend preview. Pretty much every video that you see on my vlogging channel is fan service. I don't make money on it. So all the work I put into that stuff every month, how many vlogs I put out in a month, they're all fan service for you guys, right? I have to pay my bills and keep my house. Therefore, I have to do things that will not only be entertaining to you and me, but also will pay bills. And therefore, I have to do gameplay streams. That is the focus, not going off and doing a million things for free. That's not how life works.
Give their money, give their money. Quick buck, quick buck, quick buck. The money is mine, and I want the money.
Yellow Dumper says, I've been laying off fast food for 2 weeks now. At first, it was tough to hold off the cravings, but it's getting easier each week. Do you have the same trouble when getting away from fast food? We have this. It's the same thing with anything, dude. It's actually the same thing with anything. If you're not aware, when you first have a addiction or a craving to something, when you first deny yourself that thing, the desire is very strong, and it could be anything. It could be a type of food, it could be cigarettes or any other addiction, alcohol, anything. When you initially stop doing it, it makes you crave it, all right? But the more you don't do it, the less you have the craving. And I'll give you guys a perfect example, all right? I used to like burgers, I used to like steak, I used to like red meat, like a ton.
I loved red meat, all right? And it was a regimen at least 2 to 3 times a week. I would have a meal where the main focus was red meat. Now, what ended up happening was I ended up getting an acid level imbalance back in 2015, which I didn't know I ever had, but apparently it's hereditary in my family because my aunt had it her whole life and didn't fucking tell anybody. Thanks, aunt.
But anyway, yeah, I had an acid level imbalance in my body because I was eating too much red meat and too much acidic food, which caused my foot to swell up and become incredibly painful.
Phil has gouty fat butt.
So I adjusted my diet, and I'll be honest, at first, not having steak, not having burgers, not having foods which ingredients were primarily either shellfish or red meat were actually really tough for me. Like, for example, burgers. I used to eat burgers all the time. I'd make them at home, I'd go out and have a burger, and I was like, man, this is not good. What am I doing that now my body is all out of whack because I'm getting older and I can't handle that shit anymore. So for the first couple months, yes, I was craving red meat real bad. But then, all of a sudden, I started realizing I really don't mind eating a chicken patty burger or a turkey burger or having a soup and salad dinner. That's fine to me. It's healthy. It's good. It's much better than having the acidic, fatty foods. And, it grew on me over time to do that stuff. It did. And now I really, honestly, so here's a perfect example. Here's an actual perfect example. This last weekend, Kat and I went out and we were at a restaurant, and this restaurant is primarily known for slow roasted foods like rotisserie chicken, pork ribs,
cannibalism,
steaks, things that you slow cooking, slow roasting style meats. I didn't get any of that. I got a chicken pasta, and I loved it. I thought the chicken pasta was delicious as hell, But I could have gone again. I looked at the menu. Man, these guys, they have 4 different amazing cuts of steak, and I honestly had no craving whatsoever to get it. It went away. It totally went away. So there you go. Yeah, there you go. So that's it. For you, YOLO Dopper, it might be, fast food. You craved it for a while. But right, what happens is once your body doesn't have it constantly in you anymore, all right, you don't crave it anymore. You don't. And it goes away. That desire goes away. It's like I said, it's the same thing with everything. People can get it hooked on cigarettes, hooked on alcohol, hooked on different things that you just got to do as a routine every day. And then when you finally stop it, and it's not part of that addiction or routine, it's a routine that you do all the time, you don't crave it anymore. So.
Excuse me. Excuse me again.
Shades Argucci says, I heard that you were trashing a Monster Hunter World game you never played. Wrong. I never trashed Monster Hunter World.
I'm not going to shit on the game just because I don't like it. Never did that. I know you're lying. Very, very, very hypocritical.
But that's the problem, is there's people who are fanboys of the game. God forbid that someone out there doesn't like the game that they've been fanboying over for months and months. You know what I mean? So God forbid that happens, so they have to make shit up like, Phil trashed the game, when I never did. What I did say was that are only games with repetitive, boring, uninspired gameplay, and the only reason that they're popular is because it's online co-op. It's a fad right now. And Monster Hunter fell right into that niche of, here we go, a game that normally wouldn't even get a lot of mainstream attention in America, but because it fell into this fad, boom, perfect timing for the release, people fanboyed over it and fucking just, kissed the game's butt so that they can say, oh, $60, I'm in with this big, viral, popular thing. It's the best-selling gameplay or game of Capcom ever, so I gotta get in on that and play with my friends and kill boring, repetitive monsters. And they did, and the game sold tons, so there you go. Do you want to play the fucking game? Wow, I just officially saw the dumbest comment I've seen in a long time. El Saikongru said his headphones didn't want to listen to him anymore. Because we all know that headphones listen and don't give audio.
By the way, hint hint. Help! What pasta do you prefer? I prefer a penne. Oh! Easy to eat. Oh! Phil's a faggot. Phil's fat. Phil's a loser. Phil's a beggar. Phil's a racist. Phil's a scammer. DSP's a pedophile. DSP is a thief. DSP is a greedy fuck.
This guy's a bitch.
I have a micro penis. Alright, I'm not dead, but I swear to God I wish I fucking was.